guys, so I'm back with another book haul slash in my mailbox for you. I have 12 books to show you and I'm excited for so many of these books. I couldn't wait to show them to you. So I'll start with the books that I was sent for review. From Hodder I have The Spindlers by Lauren Oliver, and I have the first book in her dystopian Delirium trilogy on my bookshelf, but I haven't picked it up yet because I was so excited for it and then I started to hear mixed things, so I've been reluctant to pick it up. But when Hodder said they'd send me The Spindlers, I was quite excited. This is her second middle grade book, I think. I did like the look of Liesl and Poe, but I haven't got to that yet. But the artwork on this is just really, really beautiful. Well, yeah, I'll get that right one day. It's just so pretty, and the inside is beautiful. You can see that. And it kind of sounds like a middle grade The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. It sounds a bit like that, in that one day when Lisa went to bed, Patrick was her chubby, stubby, sweet, grubbing and pancake loving younger brother, and when she wakes up the next morning, he's not. His soul's been switched. So she goes to find him and save him. Basically, she goes underground and goes to find him. So that sounds really, really good. So I just love this really gorgeous turtle bag. It's lovely. The next book I was sent was also from Hodder, and it's quite a beast actually. What size is that? And it is Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. This is the sequel to Daughter of Smoke and Bone. This comes out, I think, on the 8th of November. At the time I'm currently recording this book haul, I'm currently reading Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and I'm absolutely loving it, so I cannot wait to get into this book. Daughter of Smoke and Bone is just great, so I cannot wait to pick this up. It's so beastly, I just can't believe it. But yeah, there's that one. The next book I was sent was from HarperCollins, and I was so excited for this book, and it's my first review book from HarperCollins, so I was doubly excited, and that is The Peculiar by Stephen Bachman. I'm not quite sure how you say his name. This is another middle grade book about changelings, and it sounds so good. I was so excited when they said they'd send me this. Like literally, you can't even imagine how excited I was. And the first time I saw it was when Sue Morrow had an arc of it, I think, and this beautiful cover just grabbed my attention. It sounds really, really good. It's quite hard to explain, so I'm just going to read this little sort of tagline here, which explains it really well. Part murder mystery, part gothic fantasy, part steampunk adventure, The Peculiar is Stephen Bachman's riveting, inventive and unforgettable debut novel. And I know that it's set in an alternative Bath, and there's I think it's werewolves or something, pool carriages and fairies, light lampposts, things like that. I cannot wait to read this. It sounds so amazing. It's just, I love it, can't wait. And he's also Stephen Bachman, when he started writing that, he was 16. He's now 18, and he's also written music to go along with the book, so I'll be checking that out as well. The next book that I got was a proof from Scholastic, and it's The Raven Boys by Maggie Stabata. The finished copy of this is now out, so if I read this and really enjoy it, I will buy a finished copy, because that's the finished copy. So if I enjoy it, I will be buying a finished copy. Don't know when I'll get to it though. The next book I have is from Bloomsbury, and that is Pidgin English by Stephen Kelman. This was a surprise. I didn't know I was getting this for review. And it's an acclaimed adult novel, and now they've sort of re-released it aimed at young adults. And it does have an explicit content warning on it. And as far as I can gather, a boy's friend is murdered outside the local takeaway, and he takes it upon himself to investigate it, and it becomes quite dangerous. So I don't know when I'll get to it, but I do now have a copy of that. The next book I have is from Mira Inc., and it is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohen and David Levithan. This is really quite thin. I heard about this last year when it came out in the US, and I was waiting for it to come out here in the UK. Um, and I think I'm going to be reading it closer to Christmas because it is set around Christmas. Basically, a girl writes in a notebook, these list of dares, and she puts it on her favourite bookshop shelf and waits for the right guy to pick it up, and then they start communicating. So yeah, it sounds really, really good. I've not read anything by Rachel Cohen, but I have read The Lover's Dictionary by David Levithan, and I am going to read Every Day by him, so quite interested to read this. And the last book that I was sent for review was also from Mirror Inc. and is Devil's Bargain by Rachel Caine. And you guys know that I love Rachel Caine, but this was not on my radar at all. And apparently it was first published back in 2005, and now they're re-releasing it. And I love that they have the feel of the Morganville Vampire covers. They're sort of, matte black and then metallic on the spine, and then like a girl on the cover. They look exactly like the Morganville Vampire cover books, which is great. And I don't know what these are about too much, but it's something to do with psychic powers and dangerous magic. And it's Rachel Caine, so it's going to be awesome. So yeah, I can't wait to check this out. But like I said, I'm reading her Morganville Vampire, so I don't really want to switch series partway through, but I might do because yeah, psychic powers and magic sounds awesome. So the next one's ones that I bought. Now, of course, I bought this. I had this on pre-order, and it's only just come in, and that is Velveteen by Daniel Marks. Everyone is hauling this because it sounds amazing, and we all love Danny Marks, obviously. So I'm sure you guys all know what this is about, but I love this grey. I don't know how to describe what this grey is like, but it's lovely, and I love the black and the pink. I think that's awesome. So yeah, girl murdered in purgatory, wants revenge, hot guy. That's basically the rundown. So can't wait to check this out, and it's the YouTube Book Club's read. So I might actually get it read and be able to join in the YouTube Book Club because I haven't the last couple of books they've read, so I will get there. And I love the spine on this as well. It just looks amazing, so I can't wait to get to that. The next two books I got are part of a series, and they are all over Goodreads. People freaking love these books. They've gone crazy over them. People that I follow on Goodreads and bloggers I follow on Facebook and on Blogger have this set as their profile picture or avatar. People just love it. And then I think a couple of months ago they released trailers for the books, and I watched them and I was like, oh my goodness, I need these. And like the first book cover was green, so it sold me. And I found out they're about aliens. I do not have a YA book about aliens, so I just thought I need to order these because they just sound amazing and different. So yeah, I couldn't wait to get to them. And the first one is Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I'm not sure how to say her name. But yeah, and it's the Lux series, so this is book 1. And then of course I also picked up book 2, Onyx, and they sound really good. I've heard absolutely nothing but good things about them. Seriously, they are all rave reviews. So yeah, I thought I have to get these, and I ordered them quite a while ago, and I've only just got them. And I have also ordered the prequel novella in a paperback, and I ordered that back in August, and it still isn't here. So that's annoying because I wanted to show you all 3 together, but I only have now book 1, book 2. And I think I might try and read them in November, late November, because in December the 3rd book, Opal, comes out, so I want to pick that up when that comes out as well. So hopefully I'll read these closer to the time when the 3rd one comes out, because if I love them as much as everyone else, I'm going to want to read the 3rd one straight away. The next book I got is another Rachel Caine book, and it's 2 Weeks Notice. This is book 2 in her revivalist novels. Book 1 was Working Stiff, which I haven't got to yet, as you guys know, because I'm saving it. But it's about well, revivalists, so like zombies. It's a woman that worked in a mortuary, and she found out that I think it was her bosses or some pharmaceutical firm were bringing people back to life. So I'm quite interested to see how the series sort of develops. I'm really looking forward to actually reading book 1, which I don't know when I'm going to do that, but hopefully it won't be too long away. I much prefer the US covers of these. These are awful. I hate the UK covers of these. Her Morganville Vampire ones, the UK covers I prefer, but these I prefer the US. And the last book I picked up in the supermarket, and it's a sequel, and that is Underworld by Meg Cabot. This is the sequel to Abandon, and I haven't read Abandon yet. I have 2 reasons for this. One, I sometimes like to start books in a series, book 1 when book 2 is out. So now that I have book 2, I might read Abandon quicker. But Meg Cabot, I grew up reading Meg Cabot, as you guys know, and I grew up reading her, contemporary books, her chick lit books. So I'm a little reluctant to see how she switches into this paranormal YA genre, that I read so much of. It's like 2 worlds meeting, and it's like, is this going to be? It could be awesome, or I could be highly disappointed. So I'm kind of scared to start Abandon. But now that I have Underworld, I'll probably read it sometime soon, and the 3rd and final book comes out next year. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this book haul. If you've read any of these or are excited for any of these, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and happy reading.